Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gaming in the Dark. Tonight we bring you a first look at Exordium Games' August 8th release, Bear With Me. In this episodic noir game, you play a young lady named Amber, who has woken to find her brother is missing. You enlist the aid of Ted E. Bear, a grumpy old retired detective, who's also your stuffed bear.
Wake up.
Poltergeist opening?
My collection of paintings. Mom said I could have any painting in the house for my room. It was a rigorous selection process.
Okay. This kind of reminds me of the old King's Quest V games.
It's a broken clock. Totally useless without the small hand. This is my bed. There are many beds like this, but this one is mine.
Really?
I should talk to Millie. She seems frightened. I should talk to Millie.
Nope.
She seems frightened.
I did not mean to click there.
It seems you had a nightmare.
Is it just me, or is Millie a giraffe?
I don't really remember.
That's all right, miss. Nightmares are best forgotten.
I guess you're right. What are you doing here, Millie? Is everything okay?
Oh no, miss. Something terrible is happening down in Paper City. I came here as soon as I could. I wanted to warn you and your brother not to go there, but when we arrived, I could only find you.
What do you mean?
Oh.
Miss, I'm afraid your brother is missing.
I have to go find Flint. Millie, you stay here and rest. I'll come and check up on you later.
Please, before you go around looking for your brother, miss, go and find Mr. Bear and ask him to come along. He's
I'm guessing
retired
Millie is actually
now,
one of
but
her
he
teddy
was
bears.
always so fond of you. I'm sure he'll help you out. He may not be an easygoing man, but he has a kind heart.
Ted? I know where he is. He has a small office in my closet, but Ted and I, we can't work together anymore. Mostly because I'm still
Office in
smart
closet.
and driven, and he's become a burnout.
I haven't seen him since he left the city. But whatever falling out you two had, I beg you to reconcile.
Okay.
I think I can find my brother on my own, Millie. I don't really need Ted's help anymore.
You're growing up so fast, little miss. But please reconsider. There is something else I have to warn you about. The reason I came all the way down here. There is this man
Nice.
that came down to Paper City a week ago. He's asking a lot of questions about you.
What man?
We call him the Red Man. There were a lot of fires down in the city this past week. Ever since he showed up, the officials are burying their
Okay.
heads in the sand, while this man
Man
has an
Pyro.
entire city, your city, miss, cowering in fear.
Well, Paper City Police Department isn't known for its heroic head-on approach to crime fighting.
The mayor and the commissioner have issued a citywide lockdown until all of this is sorted out. A lot of people are escaping the city. We managed to escape through the East Tunnel's maintenance route, but most of the exits are closed off now.
You said we escaped. Is someone else here with you?
The Mugshot boys helped me through the East Tunnel, bless their hearts. We arrived at Flint's room, but he wasn't there, so I came here to wake you up.
I have to go now, Millie. I'll be back as soon as I can to come check on you. Do you need anything?
I'm fine, little miss. I just need to rest is all. Please, before you go out, find Mr. Bear and ask him to come along.
Alright, fine. Go talk to the bear. There's a carpet leading into his closet.
Amber Ashworth, if I had a nickel for every time this broad got me into trouble, I'd be neck deep in nickels right now. Something was different this time. I could feel it in the air. Someone really put the scares on her. Despite her fragile appearance, Amber's a tough kid, so it was unusual to see her like this. She starts talking, and I start pretending I don't care. I told her I'm retired, for good this time. Fell on deaf ears again.
Nice.
Anyway, she starts talking about
nice
Millie,
so far.
Paper City, her brother, and all that jazz. And I'm wondering how many times we've gone through this before. You see, we have this routine where she asks me for help, as she always does, and I play hard to get, as I always do. Eventually, I give in. We've done this so many times I've lost count. She knows the drill, and so do I. Might as well just hear her out. Her words ring through my office. They get stuck in this haze around my head, and then they get lost in the cold autumn rain outside, tapping on my window in this hypnotic manner. It's calming in a way, or is it the booze that makes me calm? Not much to do when you're retired, and hobbies were never my cup of tea. I know her standing in my doorway with her lady in distress shtick means bad news for me, and yet I know I'm in for it again. The sun is slowly setting and the rain gets heavy. The news said there will be a storm tonight.
Hi, Ted. I heard you've retired, but...
Cut the ceremony, doll. I ain't doing it.
Doing what?
Whatever little plan you've schemed up this time to ruin my life. You're bad news, doll. Always were. Do me a solid this time and leave me out of it. I'm busy.
I knew you wouldn't help me. I only asked because Millie insisted you come along.
Millie, are we investigating old wives' tales now? It's getting late, doll. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Okay. I was already in bed.
I was in bed. Millie woke me up.
Well, you should ask her to help you out then.
So, you're saying I should ask an old blind woman to help me out?
That old broad is tougher than she looks. Now, if you don't mind, I have some real work to do.
Oh
Sure
my
you
god,
do.
you're still mad at me? After all this time? I really need your help, and I kind of promised Millie I would ask you to come along.
Mad? Why would I be mad? I was almost thrown into a wood chipper thanks to you. I was lucky. One of the guys we investigated is in my bird-watching, poker and cigar club. And where were you? You ran off.
I was following a lead, somewhere else.
Yeah? What'd you found out?
Not much.
Not a goddamn thing. Listen, doll, I've got a nice little setup here. Lately, I've been doing some tailing work for jealous husbands down in the city. Bunch of nervous train wrecks, but the money is good. I grew tired of pulling bloated toys out of Dredge River. Our days of crime fighting are over. That whole thing, it's behind us. It belongs in the past. Capiche?
You've been practicing this speech, haven't you?
A little bit. How was it?
Not bad.
It was okay. The part about the bodies was a bit much.
I threw that in for dramatic effect. It wasn't in the original draft, though.
No, it was good. It gets the point across.
Does it really? You're still here, and I still have a lot of work to do.
They did say there was some tongue-in-cheek humor in this game. You owe me rent? Let's do that one.
Okay, so you've made your point. I guess I'll just go alone. Into the night. Hope no one stabs me in the back.
Fine. I guess if I come along, they're going to stab me instead. What's this nonsense all about anyways?
So, according to Millie, a lot of things are happening down in Paper City lately.
What things?
Like all sorts of bad things. And there's this guy that's responsible.
According to Millie.
The mayor has issued a citywide lockdown. No one is allowed to leave or enter the city limits until all of this is sorted out. They've managed to escape through the East Tunnel maintenance route, but I think that's been closed off too.
They?
Let's see, Millie and the Paper City Orchestra, Millie and the Paper City's Paper Mache Association, Millie and the Wine and Cheese of the Month Club, Birdwatchers of the World, Cantaloupe News. Well, he likes birdwatching, so we'll go that.
Yeah. Millie and the Birdwatchers of the World?
What? The BWOW is here? But they all went north last month. It's yellow cardinal season and an early start. I mean, what? I never heard of those guys before. What in the hell are you talking about? Are you making this up?
Yeah, sorry. The mugshot boys helped her out. I know how much you don't like them.
I mean,
You should have stuck with the
what's not
Birdwatchers.
to like? Fact that they're thieves and thugs. They literally stole a candy from a baby once.
But wasn't that baby an undercover cop?
Well, yeah, it was. But they didn't know that. Now, did they?
Anyways, they helped her escape the city through the East Tunnel, the one that leads to Flint's room, and she said he wasn't there. She believes he's gone missing. I need to go and check on Flint. Maybe he's still in the house, but Millie doesn't want me to go alone. She says it's possible for the Red Man to have found an exit to my house. She's really scared.
Wait, what red man?
She was telling me about this man, dressed completely in red. He came down to Paper City recently and was asking questions about me.
He's asking questions about you? What's so interesting about you?
Hey, I'll have you know there are a lot of people out there who find me interesting. Millie is
Sure they
really
do.
scared of this man. I can't leave anything to chance. Will you help me out?
Whoa there, Sugar Cup. Even if I come along, and I'm still thinking that one over. I'm afraid a crucial component that'll help in our future investigation is missing.
Your hat, your nose, your left shoe? We'll go
Your
with that.
hat?
No, I'm phasing that one out.
Your
Okay.
magnifier?
That's right, Dollface. Now be a good assistant and go find it for me.
I'm sorry, your assistant?
You know what.
Wow.
Now get cracking.
What am I, your secretary? Nope. Let's go with that. Ted's office, Amber's stuff. Oh, hello.
These are my clothes. The colors are more on the bright side, but I can't help it. I love vivid colors.
Sure. We'll have to take your word for it. It's black and white.
I got this for Flint, with my own money. It's some guardian superhero dude. Very bleak and depressing story arc.
Oh, okay. Product placement?
It's my field hockey mask. My friend Jason wants to borrow it. As far as I'm concerned, he can have it. What's the worst that can happen?
Okay.
I really feel like I don't own enough shoes. And no, it's not a stereotype. It's just a fact.
Really?
What? Those must be Ted's.
Sure. I'm into heavier stuff.
It makes this place look like a proper office.
Sure it does.
I love the yarn work especially.
Wait, how do you do? Oh, I can look
It's
at
just
it.
Ted. He looks mad. If looks could kill, am I right?
Let's turn the record back on for Ted and see if we can figure out how to get out of here. Where is the exit? How do I find the exit? Ah, there we go. Yeah, it seems very much like the old King's Quest games, which is kind of cool because there aren't enough of those around
Just my
anymore.
stuff. I still haven't unpacked properly.
Well, let's look in the drawer. See if we can find the magnifying glass in there.
Oh, that's right. I remember playing with this a couple of days ago. It fell on the floor and the lens broke. I'll take the magnifier with me, but I better repair it before I return it to Ted.
Okay. How do I do that? Swiss Army knife, broken magnifier.
Come on.
No? Huh. It was a shot. Oh, what?
I've read all of these. Some of my favorites are Necronomicon, Dyslexia, and Cal to Fright It. Last Encounter, A Trip Through the Wormhole.
Okay.
A cardboard box. I think this one is full of my rare bottle caps. It's pointless dedication from a bygone era, I know.
I want to find... Can I get the... There we go, glasses. Maybe I can actually take the lens out of those.
I don't really
Magnifier.
need glasses, but maybe they'll come in handy. Better take them with me just in case.
Okay.
The tools I use to transfer my genius onto paper.
Glass. Last night's supper. Doesn't seem to be working. Alright, well. What's this?
If I had a label maker, I would label this Amber's Stuff, and I would keep my label maker there.
Okay.
It's just an empty glass.
Hmm.
My chest. It's the best.
Sure. Use the plant? What can you do as plant?
Folium cadent. When was the last time I watered this? Oh, that's right, I didn't. It's really hanging in there.
Can I get the door?
Ugh.
I can't get there. What? No. Oh, I wonder if I go...
I can't use that.
Oh. This was a shot. Let's see if we can get Ted to come with us now.
Found my magnifier yet?
Nope, not yet. Do you really need it, though?
Do you really need my help?
Okay, fair enough.
Alright. How do I repair it then? There's gotta be something I'm missing. The other thing is, this game is supposed to have a hint option. No? Books, drawers.
Yes, drawers.
Nope.
What will they think of next?
Alright, so I can't open that one. Ah, there we go. Go to the hallway.
Miss, don't go wandering around alone.
Well, how am I supposed to repair that thing?
It's just a window. Don't let this crippling amnesia get to you. You can do this.
Yeah, I'd love to, but I don't know how to. Can you tell me something more about this man?
You said that this red man is asking questions about me. Why?
I'm not sure, but you might be in danger, miss. This man's done nothing but horrible things since he showed up in Paper City. In only 1 week, he's got everyone, including the police department, hiding and running in fear.
Can you tell me something more about this man?
I'm afraid I don't know much, Miss Amber. Only stories here and there, plus what the paper has been covering. So far, I know he's been asking around about you, and that he's responsible for all the terrible things happening in the city lately.
It's where I rest my pretty little head.
Okay. She should really put
Early
that away.
bird cornflakes. I like to eat them in the evening, completely disregarding their overly advertised intended use.
Okay. How do I fix the broken magnifier? No. Use the Swiss Army knife on the glass.
I broke my mom's glasses.
Ah!
I better find use for this lens now. This won't hold. I need some sort of adhesive.
Okay. Well, let's see. The desk usually has...
Yes, drawers.
Yes,
What will
I
they think
know.
of next?
What, you don't keep glue in your desk? Biology book, colored pencils, a lamp.
It produces particles. Or is it waves?
Hmm. Maybe she's got some glue in here. Ah, no, it's a battery. An adhesive of some sort. Wait. Thank you.
I'll just pick this up. You never know when it might come in handy.
Very true. Can I close it? No, I can't. More pillows. Well, why don't we check his office and see if he's got any adhesive in there? Wait, what's this? Bingo! Sticky's glue.
I bet this glue will be useful. Better take it with me.
Yeah, now give me the inventory. Thank you. So, I want to... No, not the battery, the glue. So I guess I put the glue on here.
There we go. Now I just need a lens.
And we take the lens.
Voila!
Put it there.
A perfect crime. Ted will never know.
Right. Sure. Well, now we'll go talk to Ted.
Found my magnifier yet?
Nope, not yet.
What do you mean,
you
no?
really need it though?
Do you really need my help?
Okay, fair enough.
Yes, we do. Huh? What? Why didn't that work? We have a magnifier. Why can't we get... Oops. Can we give it to... Ah.
That's not my magnifier.
Oh.
What do you mean? It's a magnifier. It magnifies and everything?
No, this is my magnifier, with the lens missing, which I'm sure you broke recently. You've replaced the lens with your mom's glasses and glued them together with kids' glue.
That's preposterous. Never have I ever.
Never ever.
Okay, never mind. This will do, I guess. Let's head out.
Where's he going?
Oh, so nice to see you two working together again. True friendship is never...
Okay, forget it. I'm going back to bed.
He doesn't
Mr.
like the old bat.
I know you wouldn't let little miss wander around alone. Now, would you?
Why? Is your exaggeration after her?
Listen here, Mr. Bear. Little Miss needs your help. Her brother is missing. Now you clean yourself up, get your head straight, and help her out. Or else.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's right, Mr. Bear.
Sure, gang up on me. Anyways, we should get going. I don't have all night.
Okay. Head out into the hallway.
Let's head out. Watch my back, Ted.
Okay, so what do we have? Weird decorations. It looks like a shoelace. Paintings, plants, glass case with a clock. Flint's room. Well, let's see what can we look in the
Unpacked
box?
stuff from our city apartment. Let's guess what's inside. I bet it's full of bouncing balls, sorted and packed neatly according to color, size, or bounceability.
I doubt it.
I bet it's full of diamonds. That's something one would have lying around in a cardboard box in the middle of the hallway, right?
Wow, she's okay.
It's locked. It's locked.
Oh, maybe that was one of yours.
There's some chain thingies inside.
Oh, alright. Use Flint's room.
Wait, it's locked. But why?
This is mighty suspicious, doll. Wasn't there a hole in the study wall? You know, that one that you used to crawl through when you were younger.
You're right, Snoop. Maybe I can still fit through. It's worth checking out.
Okay. Let's head down the hall. Rusty? What is Rusty?
Rust. Hey there, Rust. It's been a while.
Sure has, Snoop. Still walking the beat?
Not lately. I finally took some time out to sort things out.
He's pretending he's retired. It takes a lot out of him, apparently.
Well, you couldn't have picked a worse time to retire, Snoop. Things are getting close to boiling point down in the city.
What's going on, Rust?
Wish I could tell you, Bear. I'm as clueless as the rest of them. One thing I know is that I was working at the steel mill one day. The damn place got blown up.
Okay. Good to see some lockdown using Flint. About the Yellow King.
We've heard the city is in lockdown.
Sure is. It's been like that since the mill exploded. The official statement is that there was a gas leak down at the basement level, but we all know better.
Cover things up.
So you think it wasn't an accident? You think someone is trying to cover something up?
I wouldn't go that far, miss. My suspicion is that the officials don't want to make a big deal out of it. Keep the folks at ease.
What about the mill owner, that Dietz fellow? He made any enemies lately? Filed any big insurance claim or something?
Nah, Bear. Mr. Dietz is a straight-up bird. Besides, his son was down at the mill when it happened. Kid got a little ear buzz, is all.
How'd you escape?
I used the east tunnel maintenance shaft, but the thing was getting close to collapsing. I think they closed it off completely after I got through.
So no one leaves or enters the city at this point?
That's what the lockdown implies, Bear. Folks are still escaping, though. I hear some of them got here through the tunnels. Them mugshot boys were the first to flee, and poor old Millie. I hear she got here safe.
Millie's in my room. She's resting.
Bless your kind heart, little miss. I'll stay here in the hallway. Keep an eye out.
Can you do it, Rust? You seem kind of tired.
I ain't no bunny, little miss. Some buster tries to pull a fast one on me, I'll give him a little chin music before I drop a dime on him to the elbows.
What?
He's saying he can do it.
Okay, got it. Redman, you see Flint.
We've heard rumors about some red man. Know anything about that?
I sure do. He's the damn reason all this is happening, Bear. So this Red shows up down in PC. This was a week ago. He goes after the thugs first, gathers information and such. No one thought nothing of it. A couple of beaten up lowlifes here and there. It's a common trait with these guys, you know? Then, the fire started. I hear a couple of guys down from the coal district gathered a posse, trying to corner this bird. No one heard from him since. And those guys are miners, Bear. They're as tough as nails.
Who is?
Those guys, Ted.
What kind of information is he after?
Well, here's the funny part, Snoop. I heard he was asking a lot of questions about our beloved Miss here. That's why I'm here. After Doris and the kids left the city, I figured I'd come here and make sure Amber stays safe. Now, don't you be dragging her on one of your ill-advised adventures.
I thought she was the one dragging him
Are
on
you kidding
adventures.
me? Anyways, why would this guy be going around asking about her? You know anything about this, doll? Anyone whose life you're messing with, besides mine, I mean. Angry boyfriend, perhaps?
Don't get smart. I never heard of this red guy until tonight. Besides, you're the only man in my life, babe.
He's getting smart now. So, what kind of information is this guy after, Rust?
Haven't I told you about this already? He's asking about our little miss here. Is he alright?
He's
Yeah, he's a little
fine.
fluffy.
He's just sleepy and grumpy and, like, totally not drunk.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm just sleepy and grumpy because she dragged me out in the middle of the night on some wild goose chase.
Nice to see you two are getting along after all these years.
You seen Flint?
Have you seen Flint, Rusty? Millie told me he might be missing.
I'm sorry, little miss. I'm afraid I haven't seen your brother. But I'm sure he's fine. Flint is a tough kid. Besides, no one has left or entered this room since I got here.
You know anything
What's
about
the
the
Yellow
Yellow
King?
King?
No, really. I guess they left the thing wide open, like open to interpretation. I personally didn't think much of it.
Okay, is that a reference to Stephen King?
Well, we better
Or
get cracking.
Zulu?
Catch you later, Rust.
Sure thing, Snoop.
Thank you, Rusty. Bye.
Bye, little miss. Don't worry about your brother. I'm sure he's alright.
So that's her parents' room. There's the study. Okay. Maybe we're gonna go in there. Okay, lots and lots of books. Cabinet. Can we open anything in the dresser? Or the desk? Doesn't look like it. An Anubis statue.
It's Anubis, protector of the deceased. It's so common you would think people have an almost unnatural fascination with death.
No. Can we do anything with it? Okay, why
There's
did
a
she...
number written underneath. 107. What does it mean?
10-7's the police code for an unconscious or a dead person.
That's a little grim.
I don't make the rules. I sure as hell don't follow them either.
True gumshoe.
Highly breakable. Believe me, I know. Nothing interesting about it.
What about the open book?
Lex iniusta non est lex? Funny made-up words. Although they have a certain righteous ring to them.
Sounds like Latin.
Ew, cigars are gross. Of all the places in the world, the flavor country seems least appealing to me. So many places to visit. If I had a lot of money, I would spin this and travel to where my finger lands. Hopefully not in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
Let's see if there's anything in it. People used to hide stuff in them. Wait,
Let's
something?
take this bad boy for a spin.
What is
It's
something?
a decorative plaque of some sort, or an award for wood chopping? I don't really know.
Okay, what's up with this book
A
that looks
book
different?
titled Indoctrination of Roman Dutch Law in the Courts of South Africa. Well, that makes no sense whatsoever.
Thought maybe I could pull it out. More books. A vase. Or vase, depending on where you're from. Well,
It looks pretty. The sand, I bet, came from somewhere far away.
That dim-witted boy sells these down at the local market. So the sand probably came from...
Nope, somewhere far away. Maybe some desert.
Sure, the desert.
cut it a good imagination, nice girl. There's the hole in the wall.
This hole leads to Flint's room. It's covered in cobwebs, though. That's so gross. Go in, Ted, and check it out. I'll wait for you here.
I'm sorry, doll. As much as crawling through spider-infested holes sounds appealing to me, I have to pass. See, spiders tend to nest in my fur, and then I have to take a bath and go through this whole fumigation process. It's a mess.
So in other words, she's got to go.
This hole leads to Flint's. Go in, Ted, and check it out.
I'm sorry, doll. See, it's a mess.
Okay. Wait. chuck the statue down
There's
the
a
hole?
number written underneath. 107. What does it mean?
10-7's the police code for an unconscious or a dead person.
That's a little grim.
I don't make the rules.
Let's see. If there's something we could throw down the hole? Wait, hello?
We'll have to find another way.
What do you mean, no?
There's a small key up there. It looks lonely.
I guess you could say. It's just hanging around.
Oh! Jeez! Okay.
We'll have to find another way.
Well, what if we move the chair?
This chair is so comfortable, but we don't have time to sit around. Well, Ted will probably need to at some point. He's getting old.
I wasn't listening. You just ramble on and on sometimes.
You didn't hear me 'cause you're old.
Wow. Alright, can we move the cabinet? What should
Hey, a flashlight.
Ah,
But there are no batteries inside.
There's bound to be some in the house.
We can ask Rusty if he'll give us one of his. I'll take the flashlight with me.
why? I have a battery on me. Battery? To flashlight.
This won't work. It usually takes 2 or more of these.
Oh, alright, fine. Well, in that case, I think we will give it a rest here and pick up with these guys another time. Let me know if you've enjoyed this in the comments down below, and we'll see about carrying on. Have a good one.